One thing I haven't touched upon very much is the scene right at the beginning. This is mostly due to it being one of the most constantly changed scenes in the play, and I didn't want to make any large summaries about something that wouldn't actually be included in the final result. Starting from the beginning of the devising process, we wanted the scene to be an introduction to the cult and the characters within the cult. This would be achieved by showing them all in a sermon. The sermon itself is the only thing that actually stays consistent, as we thought it still works as a hallucination that my character is having. The phrases I talked about prior to the change in theme, such as Sanctus Lux, were used for world building, but after the change were not needed anymore, as the world we had been building wasn't real. Putting concentration into small details like particular phrases would take a lot of the audience's attention away from the main theme of mental illness. By the end of the devising process, we had made the sermon scene have a monologue for Jude's character. This clip was filmed before we came up with it, but in the final performance, Jude, using levels to portray his position of power in both real and hallucinatory worlds, stands on top of a stage block that is positioned behind my character. At the end of Jude's monologue, my character is told that his time is running out, the clock is striking 12. This clearly implies that my character is nearing death, and that reminder of his mortality makes him scream out and fall to the floor. There are quite a few drama techniques I use in this. First of all, voice, which starts off quiet but then gets louder as I scream "stop it," hoping to drown the voices out. Secondly, body language. As I move towards the floor, I try to become smaller, which is a reaction to the fear I am experiencing and my character trying to snap out of the hallucination. Third of all, facial expressions, which aren't actually in this clip, since I cover my face with my hands. This, while being a realistic reaction, would have made it impossible to assess my facial expressions, so in later performances, I keep most of my face visible.